Oh my God, look at the mess. There's still quite a lot of mess in there. That's kind of it. Oh my God, look at that. There we go. Hi and welcome. I really don't know what I'm doing. This is my first ever go at streaming live. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I just wanted to test it really. And also, I kind of wanted to introduce Elite Dangerous if you don't know it. If you do know it, then you know what you're doing, don't you? So Elite originally came out in the 1980s. I can't quite remember the year. I used to play it on a BBC Model B in graphics that were wireframe, but it was the first truly 3D video game. It was also incredibly advanced for its day. It was the first kind of massive universe sandbox type game. It allowed you to be a bounty hunter, a trader, a pirate, stuff like that, which was stunning, quite honestly, back in the 80s. And it all fit on less memory than a calculator today uses, which was stunning. It was really hard. Docking your spaceship was an absolute nightmare in the 1980s. There was a docking computer that did it for you though, and once you got that, it was okay. I never made it to Elite. I did play it for a few years, and then I kind of didn't forget about it, never forgot about it. It's amazing. But my brother-in-law at some point told me they'd redone it. I had no idea, and I probably started playing again about 9 years ago, give or take, and haven't really made much progress because it's really hard. You start off in a really bad ship called a Sidewinder, although if you crash a Sidewinder, you get it back for free, so it was a bit less punishing. And the reality of Elite Dangerous is it is punishing. It's just punishing. I love it though. I have periods where I don't play it for a really long time, and then sometimes come back to it, and all that kind of stuff. I recently came back to it because I built a new PC and wanted to test it. And then when I tested it, I was just gobsmacked by how glorious it looks, really, and thoroughly enjoying it. And there have been two large community events in the past, one called Distant Worlds 1 and one called Distant Worlds 2. Distant Worlds 2, as I understand it, had over 13,000 people register and take part. And now there is Distant Worlds 3. And the close or the launch date for Distant Worlds 3 is the 18th of January. So you still have time. Today is the 8th of January. You still have time to register and make it over to the start system. If you're a player, if you're a new player, you could possibly still do it, especially if you bought one of the pre-engineered ships. So they do cost real money. You get them on the frontier.com website. Look for Elite Dangerous, go to pre-built ships, and you can get a ship like this, which is a Mandalay. Now, I have bought this with real money, but on the basis that I've been playing Elite for 9 years, I do want to support the developers. I don't mind using some real money. I actually bought 3 ships, and it's a quick route to a ship. Let's be honest, it saves you the grind. And I know there'll be players out there who hate it. I get it, but the reality is you could spend years trying to get a ship engineered to this level if you're a casual player. And I am a casual player. I've got a job, I do other stuff. So there we go. So you could go and buy a ship, get the game, and you could take part in Distance Worlds 3. You do have enough time. It's a little bit confusing, I found, to start. If you go to the Frontier website, there is a link, or you can go and look for the actual Distance Worlds website. I will tell you what it is. It is Distant Worlds 3, the number, .space, SPACE, not space, if that makes sense. So again, it's Distant Worlds 3 .space. It says at the moment there are 5,622 players signed up. So it's a reasonably large thing at the moment. So there you go. That's that. What is Distance Worlds? Well, as I understand it, it's a exploration event going across the galaxy. I believe there are projects and tasks and missions to take part in on the way. There are fleet carriers which will allow you to dock and presumably resupply, although I have no experience of fleet carriers at all. I've never owned one. I've never docked on one. I've got no idea. So there we go. That's it. What am I doing now? Well, I'm kind of trying to prep. I will log in if it will work. I don't know whether my stream will work. It might be beyond the capabilities of my graphics card, quite frankly. Do I have to come back to that screen? Yeah, I do. And also I've got 2 screens up, which is new for me. Never done that before, ever. I've got a moderation message. Nobody's watching at the moment, so that's fine. I'm going to go to private group session. If you're new to Elite, definitely go to training and try some stuff out. So definitely go and explore in training. Learn to fly enough so that you can take part. There are some horrible gotchas in Elite. So doing the training missions gives you a really, really good start. I'm playing on an Xbox controller. Now, a lot of people play on HOTAS with joysticks and stuff like that, but I really like it on an Xbox controller. I'll show you why in a bit. You can go into solo play then from training. So even if you haven't registered for one of the private servers, you can go to solo play. I'm going to play in solo play just to demonstrate it and kind of show people what's going on. So we'll go into solo play. It takes a few moments to log in. It'll give you a rendering of your ship in however it looks. As I say, this is the first time I've tried it on 2 monitors. My graphics card may struggle. My PC may struggle. At the moment, I'm landed on a planet. There is a reason for that, which I will talk about in a minute, if it's landed me on the right planet. Something's not working. Oh, this is bad news. So I was in the middle of trying to get a thing called a Guardian FSD booster, and I didn't finish doing it. Let's just see. So the same one like the Xbox controller. So if you hold X, Y, A or B, it gives you a context sensitive menu that helps you. I want to go to my roll panel, so I just press down. So it's a combination of buttons. And although you do forget which button's which quite a lot, like I do all the time, it is quite good. It works quite well. The problem I have is that the controls in the buggy that I'm about to get into are different to the controls in the ship. Oh, there's my Guardian structure. It's still there. And I get confused because I'm old and stupid. So the first thing I'm going to do, if you're new to this, is you can use you've got a bunch of panels basically. So that one's navigation. Also kind of details any transactions or missions that you've got. It also gives any contacts in the area. You've got the chat box, which is up here. There shouldn't be any local chat because I'm on the solo server. Cannot for some reason. There we go. So Officer Felicia Winters, new assignments, greetings, agent. Just a load of game stuff. We've also got this panel down here, which is really useful. So this shows your commander information. And as you can see, after 9 years of casual playing, I've only reached combat rank of master, no more. Explorer is ranger. So I'm pretty rubbish. I'm really bad. You've got other stuff over here. There's a thing called power play, which is a whole load of stuff. Power play is its whole own kind of like geopolitical kind of system. I have joined the Federation. I am supporting someone because I've never done it before, and I thought it'd be fun. So there we go. I have a rank 7, which is pretty shocking. And you can see at the top there, I need 39,000 merits to get to rank 8, and it's a real grind. I'm going to park that for a while, though. I'm not going to be taking part in that, really, because I'm going to do Distance Worlds. You've also got the Galnet News here, which will give you lore for the Elite Universe, or Elite Galaxy. And you can actually listen to this while you're flying around, which is really nice. What else you got down here? You've got all your kind of engineers stuff. So there is a thing in Elite called engineers. When you get to an engineer, you can upgrade various things. So it's a bit like an RPG, really. It's not that different. So it's like upgrading your armor or upgrading your weapon or upgrading whatever. So that's that. It's quite a complicated system. I'm not going to get into it too much. I will explain what I'm doing in here. And then you've got the Codex, which will give you information about your commander. There you go. Your stats, all that kind of stuff. And you've got a knowledge base and you've got discoveries. So it'll tell you about local astronomical bodies. One of the very, very cool things about Elite Dangerous is that it is based on some science. It's not totally fantasy. Although quite a lot of fantasy involved. It also gives you information about your modules and your power and how that's all being used and stuff. It gives you information about your fire groups. I'll show you that in a minute. That's your controls, basically. What vehicle you're in, your pilot preferences. I do need to change the interface brightness because it's really dark on this screen. So there we go. Report crimes against me, show icons, all that kind of stuff's on. It's got a clock as well. It shows you statistics. There you go, what you can withhold in terms of your damage and things like that on your ship. We're in the SRV at the moment, so we're in a little buggy. This is called the Scarab. This is supposedly for fighting stuff. Going to put night vision on because I think it's night on this planet at the moment. And then we go here. Well, I'm after some materials, and specifically at the moment, I'm after this material. Let's go find it. Guardian Technology, that one. I need 21 of those to engineer the Guardian Frameshift Drive Booster. Why do I want the Frameshift Drive Booster? Well, it extends range, basically. There's a thing down in the bottom right there, which says Sys Engine Web. And I suppose one of the top tips I've got for new people is manage your pips. You manage your pips using the direction button with nothing else pressed on the controller. And if you press down, it'll just assign 2 pips to each thing. It's nice and balanced. Basically, your weapons need energy, your engines need energy, and your system, which is your shields, needs energy. If they haven't got the energy, they stop firing, for example, with your guns. So there we go. So this area, what will happen when we drive around is we will get sentinels pop up. Guardian sentinels are enemies. They're going to fire at me. The reason the ship is parked there, you can just see it there. Oh, let's go around, show you the ship. The reason the ship is parked there is because it will do some defense for me. It's got a thing called a point defense turret on top of it. And all the tutorials online about the Guardian Frameshift Drive Boosters say do that because the Sentinels will launch missiles at you. So when they pop up, and you'll see them pop up in a minute, I guess, they will launch missiles. And the point defense system on the ship should hopefully take out some of those missiles. However, the one over here that I recently came to didn't. The ship did not rescue me. It did not take out the missiles, which is a pain. And I only need a couple of these things now. If you log out and log back in, it'll give new instances of the resources. And I just got tired last night. I was playing it for a few hours trying to get this technology resource. And I really got exhausted, quite frankly. So that was that. I'm also not sure if I'm... Oh, there we go. Why is nothing firing? That's not going well. It's going badly. It did take out, it did do the point defense thing, that's nice. As you can see, I'm pretty poor at this. Getting the turret. So these have got a turret you can get into. There we go. So when you get the turret, you've got basically a tank. What we'll do though is go get the stuff. So when you take out one of those sentinels, there is some stuff. So we have to lower the cargo scoop, and we just drive over them, and it will pick up the stuff. I don't know quite why I need this stuff, but I'm sure that in game somewhere there will be a reason for this stuff. There's always a reason for this stuff. And then don't forget to put your cargo scoop back up. So that's one sentinel. There are a bunch of them. I'm going to make them pop out, I think, and take out the two on this side anyway. I think there's 4 sentinels that will pop up. Kind of hear them. There we go, you can hear it popping up somewhere. I know that's yeah. So later that you have to kind of take out those totem pole things. But what I'm really after is, or at the moment, what I'm after is this. So it says destructible panel. Get into the turret, shoot it, and some stuff will drop out. That's the stuff I don't want. So that's not what I'm after. But it's okay. We'll pick it up anyway. There's 3 panels per kind of thing, totem pole thing. I'll still pick up the materials because you never know when you might need them. And I suppose just like any RPG, the materials, you know, you need for upgrading stuff. Simple as that, really. Now that's the one I'm actually after. So that's the one I want. What am I doing? Do get a bit mixed up with buttons sometimes on this game. The one I keep doing is accidentally sending my ship away, which is a really bad idea on this particular thing. Because obviously when the sentinels pop out, you need your ship to take their missiles down. Now there should be another panel, I believe. Quite sure. I think get it from the other side. I can see it. And that's not what I want. So I'm at 19 of these things that I need, and I need 21. It's massively frustrating. So the problem with Elite Dangerous is what they call the grind. It is just a massive grind, let's be honest. As much as it's lovely, and it's beautiful, and this is Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Now, bad news, it used to be that Elite Dangerous was available on console and PC. And at one point, I think you could even play with PC players on console and vice versa. And now you can't. So that's the downside. The reason that happened, I guess, is because a lot of people wanted to get out of their ship and walk around, and that is now a thing on PC. It's not a thing on Xbox or PlayStation, unfortunately. However, it is a thing on PC. Now, my commander stats say I've only been playing for 3 weeks, and the reason for that is I've always played it on Xbox. I loved it on Xbox, actually. It was great on Xbox. I just like playing it in the sitting room, really. That was the main reason. However, now, because of Odyssey, and I wanted to take part in Distance Worlds, and I built a new PC and all that kind of stuff, it was time to move it to PC. Now, one of the cool things is Frontier, the developers, they allow you to export your commander, so all your assets, your ships, your experience, all that kind of stuff. They allow you to export that to PC. So that's what I did. I did that about 3 weeks ago. So now I'm playing on PC, which is cool. Graphics are better. It's not a high-end PC. It's probably a mid-range PC. I'm using an AMD graphics card, a 9600 XT, 9600 XT. That's what I'm using. That's what I want. 9600 XT. What am I doing? Picking that up. Where's it gone? There it is. A 9600 XT. That has 16 gigabytes of VRAM. That's a big issue at the moment, I know, for a lot of people, because RAM, random access memory for computers, has got insanely expensive. I was lucky to build mine when I did, just because the prices are crazy. Why the prices are crazy? Well, they're crazy because of AI, and AI farms and manufacturers have shifted to making commercial RAM for those AI farms instead of stuff that they used to sell to gamers. So when I bought my RAM, it was already expensive, apparently. Although I had no frame of reference because I haven't built a computer for years and years and years. What was I saying? See, I knew I wouldn't be able to play this and talk. So yeah, when I built my PC, my RAM, I think I paid 128 quid in sterling for the RAM. That's about $150, $160 US. And now that same RAM, that same 2 sticks of memory is £280. What's that? 320 US dollars, give or take 310. It's just crazy. It's just insane. And I'm really sorry if people are trying to build a PC now, just because it's just awful, quite frankly. What can you do? You are at the what's the word I'm looking for? You are at the mercy of these companies. There's nothing you can do about it. So there we go. So I still need. Oh, I'm going to fall off this, whatever this is. I don't really want to fall off this. I want to shoot at the top of the thing. Totem pole thing. This is probably really boring video for somebody. I got to be honest. But there you go. It was supposed to be random rubbish. I'm good at random rubbish. I have other channels. They all contain random rubbish. Random conversation, random reviews. This channel is called Random Abandon, and there's a reason for that. It's just hobbies, really. It's just rubbish, stuff, rubbish and stuff. That's what's on this channel. I can't even remember what videos are on this channel. For the next 3 months, though, it's going to be Elite Dangerous. I will try and stream some of the journey. It won't be all of it, of course. They reckon it's going to take 3 months for Distance Worlds. Do I have 3 months to spare? No. I work. I've got a job. Will I be able to do the stuff? I just don't know. I've got no idea. I don't know if I'm going to be able to commit the time. Really don't want to die here. It would be bad. Get in the turret. I really hope my ship is going to take out those missiles. It would appear so. Yay. See, this is the kind of thing that's very frustrating about Elite Dangerous, right? No one, unless you go and look up how to do a thing, you wouldn't know to put your ship on the ground near the site to get the stuff because of the Sentinels. You just wouldn't know it. And that's the frustration, isn't it? That's the difficulty with Elite. Somebody has to be first to work out the stuff, whatever the stuff is. Luckily, there are YouTubers out there, thank the Lord, who do it first and work it out, and they're clever people. And when they've done it, you can, of course, live off their stuff. Still trying to get this stuff though. Not what I need. Another not what I need thing. I really do need to find this stuff. I mean, I can ignore it, to be fair. What I didn't realise, I got in this buggy. There's two buggies in ship. There's the Scarab, which is actually my favourite buggy. And then there's this one, which is the Scorpion, which I hardly ever use. What I didn't realise is that the Scorpion runs out of bullets, which is not good. Not good at all. Again, not what I need. So what I'm after is Guardian technology components, and it's giving me something else every time, of course. Now I could do the horrible log out, log back in thing. Why can't I move? So some of the frustrations with Elite Dangerous are things like this. You could be going great, everything's going fine, and you get some kind of weird glitch, or you crash, or you get shot, or you die, and there's consequences. One of the consequences is you will lose all of the material that you gathered. That would be bad. Other consequences are that you have to pay to get stuff back. So you have insurance. You don't pay quite what you paid initially, if that makes sense. I'm going to get stuck here, aren't I? Trying to pick up whatever that is, and I don't even need it. Let's ignore that. Let's go to another pylon, see if there's another Sentinel. So it's punishing. The game is punishing, properly punishing, like an old retro game of the 1980s was punishing. But that's okay. That's okay. There's space in the world for games that are difficult and punish you. I'm sure of it. And weirdly, it's because there's consequences, it's one of the reasons you come back, I think. Have we done the Guardian panels? I have. So there is a guide to getting this stuff, and the gentleman who posted it, I can't remember his name, and I do apologise, very kindly did put some information about where to find the technology. There should be another Sentinel popping up over it. Here we go, we can hear it. Oh no, that's a totem bolt thing. We're going to shoot them in a bit, apparently. I thought there was another panel. Yeah, so the gentleman posted some information about where to find stuff. That sounded like an enemy. I know a Sentinel will pop up over here somewhere. I'm not sure how many Sentinels there are. I think there's 4. There we go, there's the panel. But nothing came out of it. So in the guide that the gentleman's got, that's supposed to give some stuff, but never does. Oh well, go to the totem pole thing. That sounded like a sentinel. I can hear it and I can't see it. Maybe not. I'm sure there is a sentinel somewhere. What I really don't want to do is die. That would be bad. I'll lose everything that I've collected. And I really don't want to do that, because at this point there's probably quite a few hours instead in this mission, or this gathering of stuff. So it would be bad. It would be bad. And I suppose that's the most punishing thing about Elite Dangerous, is you'll spend all your time doing this kind of stuff, and then you die. And when you die, it's just not fun. Right, I don't need any of that stuff that came out. None of that is helpful. I'll pick up the bits on the way to the next pylon. If I can. Probably can't pick that one up. It's fallen too close to the... Yeah. Oh. So yeah, so sometimes the annoying thing is that you need a thing and you can't find the thing. In this case, I need this other bit of technology and I can't find it. Just look around this side. I'm sure there's another sentinel there, at least one. So I'm not sure if this content's interesting. I'm not a good Elite Dangerous player, and I'm not a good content creator. There's no two ways about it. I'm pretty poor at everything. I'm an old man, so playing video games for an old man is much more challenging. Your reactions are slower. Just that alone really makes a difference, doesn't it? Yeah, I can't find another pylon. I might have to do the logging thing, the horrible logging thing. A couple of things with the logging thing. When I log out, I'm going to end up with the Guardian Sentinels coming back. That's not fun, because I don't really like them. I keep worrying they're going to kill me. But it might be necessary. I can hear one. Where are you? There he is, over to the left. Yeah, I can see. They're scary, but they're pretty. Like they're not that strong or powerful or anything. Where did he go down? Where did I shoot him? I want a Guardian Totem. I wanted the stuff that fell out of that Sentinel. I thought I shot him down over here. Oh well, it's not that important. Let's concentrate on the thing I need. Yeah, so that can be frustrating, is if you're looking for a thing, whatever the thing is, and then you lose sight of it. That seems to happen to me with astonishing regularity. Not what I need. Not what I need. Not what I need. Great. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to log out and log back in. Have I done that one? The other thing about playing video games as an old man is your memory is terrible. So you forget what you've done, what you haven't done, where you've been, where you haven't been, and all that kind of stuff. Glitching a bit. I think it's glitching because I'm streaming. As I say, I'm new to this. I've never streamed ever from a game. This is the first go. I expect things will probably crash at the worst possible moment. That's bound to happen, isn't it? And probably lose all my progress. No, not what I want. I think this is the last pylon, so I'm going to have to log out and log back in, which is rubbish, really. But I only need like 3 of them. Oh, this happens all the time as well. The thing gets stuck on the pylon and it doesn't fall out, and then you can't get it. That's happened to me 3 times. Trying to get these wretched things. 3 times that's happened. That's now the 4th time. So that's really annoying because you can't get them. I've tried everything. I've tried jumping out of the ship. I've tried jumping up there. Where's that panel? Other side. I've tried all that kind of stuff and to no avail. It's stuck there, and that's that. And again, that is a frustration of Elite Dangerous. It does stuff like that, which is just annoying. It's a punishing as a game, you know. That's what it is, a game, isn't it? It is really punishing. But in the same way, I guess that's the thing that makes it fun's probably the wrong word. Who's attacking me? Somewhere there's an enemy. There he is. Hopefully point defense will take them out on the ship. There we go. So that's all of them dead. But running out of ammo. Can't believe it. Running out of ammo. Still don't have the things I need. Still. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. I think I'm going to fail. I know what's going to happen, to be fair. I'm going to log out, and then I'm going to log back in to get the resources, and then I'm going to get killed, and I'm going to lose everything. That's what's going to happen. Because it's Elite Dangerous, and that's just how that goes. Can't see the panel up there. This is really frustrating now. There should be another panel, surely. There it is. How do I get to that? Yeah, so I'm going to run out of... I know what's going to happen. I'm going to run out of ammunition. I'm going to log back in the other buggy, which has got ammunition. And then I'm going to get destroyed because it's not as tough and strong as this one. That's what's going to happen. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, it's not what I needed anyway. Sorry if I blasphemed. Right, so all of the things done, and I still don't have what I need. Let's have a look at the panel. Go to the inventory, look for Guardian technology. I think I'm still short. Oh, no. Oh. Power cells I'm short of. I thought it was the tech I was short of. Right, I have enough of the tech. I don't have enough power cell. Oh no, I only need 21. I've got 72. 27 and 72. Right, I've got enough. Now that means I can do the last bit of the mission, but I am running out of ammo. And the last bit of the mission to get what you need I believe, is to shoot at these pylons. I'm not quite sure what pylons are. I think there's 6 you have to shoot, and there's a timer. Now, apparently, there's enough time, but it's going to cause me massive anxiety having a timer. And I've watched other people's videos, and they've got massive anxiety. So, it's going to give me massive anxiety. B, I'm really bad at remembering where I am and things. So, I'm a bit worried about the next bit. What I can do, though, is I can change buggies. That might not be the best idea, because in the other buggy, this is a low gravity planet, and the other buggy is lighter. Because it's lighter, it's more likely to fly around rather than stay on the floor. So that might be an issue. But the good thing about the Scarab is that it uses lasers, not ammunition. So I don't, or does it? No, it does use ammunition. Does it? I thought it used lasers. Again, I'm going to turn night vision on to help. Let's go out in the Scarab. Is it daytime or is it nighttime? Can't work it out. Let's have a look. Is it daytime or is it nighttime? That's kind of daytime-ish. So what I can do is I can get out and we can have a little look around the Scarab, maybe. So in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, you can step onto a planet. You can put your feet on the planet and you can look around. There you go. There's a Scarab. So if you're new to Elite Dangerous, that's what Scarab looks like. Pretty cool, right? Nice up buggies. Don't know how their wheels work. It's got like a ball and a tyre. How does that actually? Anyone in the chat, anyone watching this ever, please tell me how those wheels work. They've got a metal bit, there's a tyre. I don't know how that works. So there you go, there's a Scarab. They're a fun thing. We like the Scarab. The Scarab is good. It does still use ammunition. Sorry, I was wrong. I thought it used lasers. So the mission now is we have a timer that will start when we shoot the first 2 big blue things. There should be 6 blue things. So the first thing I'm going to do, let's turn the night vision back on, it's still quite dark. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around and see if I can locate the other 4. So there should be 6, apparently. I don't know where they are. One popped out over here somewhere. I thought, yeah, there's one. So 1 there. Totem. Does it show up in contacts? That would be really helpful. So ancient relics, what I'm looking for. 1 of those shows up. There's 2 going to be up there, that way. So there's 1 there. Are they in a corners of the site kind of arrangement? That's the question. So I would expect 1 to be opposite on the other side of the site, maybe. On the guide that's online, the YouTube guide, I must find that for you. He puts a little map on the screen and it kind of shows you where they are. Yeah, so there's 2. So 1, 2. We want to find 4 of those. 3 is there. So they are, I think, they're kind of in a square arrangement around the site. So that's 3. And there's 6 in total, according to the YouTube chat. 1, 2, 3. So where is the 4th? Just want to find the 4th, don't I? Now, on the video that I watched, the 4th didn't look like the others. It looked shorter, smaller. I don't know where that one is. Wonder if we can extend. We extend the sensor zoom. I don't know that out. So we've got 3 out of 4. Where is the other one? You'd expect it kind of over here somewhere, because it would be opposite the other one, surely. I really want to find it before I start shooting because of this timer. Is this good YouTube content? Watching some old fart drive around looking for stuff he can't find? It can't be, can it? This can't be good streaming YouTube content. God knows how long this is going to go on for. There's nobody actually live watching this because I didn't publicise it, and it's an experiment and all that. I'll probably trim some of this video down. It's going to be rubbish, isn't it? Really. Rubbish content. I can't find the other one. I knew this would happen. I knew my ineptitude would cause me to not find the other blimmin' pylon thing. Blue pylon-y. Oh, that sounds good. The Guardian urn. Something made a noise then. And those totem pylon things, they do make a noise when they pop up. But then so do the sentinels. Is that not the one I had already? One there. 2. 3's over there. Where is number 4? Like, you'd think it'd be here because they're at the corners, but it's not showing up. So this can be some of the frustrating stuff about Elite Dangerous. Just spending ages looking for stuff that you just can't find. I thought that was the one I've seen before. It is. Do I risk it? Start shooting and hope it pops up? Maybe it pops up at the end? Or that would be high risk because I bet there's only one go at this. Even if you log out and log back in, maybe. I don't know. So I know there's 2 up there because I've checked them out. And I know that when I shoot those 2, the timer starts. And I believe there's 6 in total. So where is the other one? Does it just pop up when you start shooting? Would I be able to get to it in time? These are probably questions for another day. Right. I think I'm going to have to risk it. Buggy front. See, there you go. The kind of stuff that happens in Elite Dangerous is this. Why is the handbrake on? Come on, Scarab, get out there. Hey. Nope. Taking damage. Oops. Right, so let's try that again. I was saying about managing the pips. So what I could do to help me get up there is I can put more into the engine. So those pips down there, put the system on as well because that's the shields and I'm bound to mess it up. So because of that, Yeah, I messed it up. So the shit. There's got to be an easier way to get up there. Can you just drive up the side of it? That'd be good. Yeah, you probably can. Oh, the hilarity. Oh my god. There was another sentinel. Oh, you evil thing. Oh my god, there's two. Oh my god, the ship's not blooming doing the. Those missiles came in. That's not good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Stressful. No, there was something that popped up then. Was it the other token? It is. I think. Oh, that's the other thing I have to get, apparently. I have to get those. Oh, but I haven't got enough cargo space, too. Oh no, that wasn't the thing. Oh my god, that's the countdown. Oh, sugar. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was a different thing that I also have to get. Oh, this is going to go really wrong now, isn't it? I can see what's going to happen. We're going to end up flailing about in this stupid buggy in low gravity, not being able to get to the pylons that we need. The countdown is going to run out. I've only got 4 minutes, and death is going to ensue, and it'll all be for nothing. That's going to be fun. There we go. Get up there. I have to go slow up these things because it's low gravity. And in low gravity, so how many have we done? We've done 3. See, the stress and anxiety this is now causing me is huge. Frontier developers, just take note that for someone with ADHD who suffers with a bit of anxiety, this is awful. Okay, there you go. Thanks for that. And I can't be the only one. Like, there must be more people like me. Well, my partner. I know there's more people like me. What am I saying? Was that not even the pylon thing? Oh my god, that wasn't even the pylon thing. We do need that though. Oh, this is going to go wrong. So the hilarity of this for people who know what they're doing will be watching someone flail about and fail. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Flail about and fail at the mission. Like, people will enjoy the failure, I'm sure. But I would enjoy the failure. I'm sure people will enjoy the failure of me doing this. I've got 2 minutes left and I'm nowhere near getting all the pylons. I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. I don't even know where the other pylon is. I thought it was those, but it's not those. That's something completely different. That's whatever that is. So I failed. I'm going to fail. It's as simple as that. I have cocked it up. I thought I was shooting at one thing, and I'm shooting at other things. I messed this right up. I don't know where the energy pylons are. that one. So I had the wrong thing. I thought the big things were the energy pylons. They're not. Don't know where the others are. There's one. So if they're in the corners, maybe the other one's over here somewhere. They pop up. But this one isn't popping up. Something's making a noise. Oh my God. I'm going to run out of time. Oh, this is annoying. I'm stuck. Where's the other pylon? I could do it if I could see it. But no, of course not. That would be too easy. Elite Dangerous. Done that one, haven't I? No. I have done that one. Oh, I've messed it up. All energy pylons broken. System reset. Oh, so it resets. Can I have another go? That would be good. I could really do with knowing where the other one is, though. Oh, is this it? I'm literally on top of it. Like, I'm stuck. Is it there? Did that just pop up? There it is. Oh my God. Right. So we know where the 4 are. We know where the 6 are. So will they all stay popped up? That would be really useful. Frontier devs? Probably not. So that one's kind of there. That one's there. We know where the other 2 are. Right, we're going to go for it this time. We're going to get it this time. Oh, thank you, Frontier devs, for letting us have 2 goes at this or more. Because I'm incompetent. And you have to recognise there are incompetent players online who play this stupid game. Not stupid game, sorry. I didn't mean that. I love this game. Annoying game, I think, would be fair. Right, here we go. Have that one. Have that one. Get back in the vehicle, handbrake off, get the other 2 over here. One was there. Where was the other one? Somewhere over here. Don't get stuck. Don't roll. Don't crash. Somewhere over here. It was somewhere over here. Where was it? There. Shooty, shooty. Where's the other one then? I thought there was 2 on this side. I'm sure there was another one over here somewhere. You can feel the tension though in me, like there is. I know, it's not it. It's a reflection. Oh, well, where's that one gone? It's not that one. Shot that one. Am I? Maybe not. Right, that's those. Now it's the ones on the other side now, isn't it? Oh. So there's a YouTube channel, a YouTuber, a guy called Yamix. You need to watch his videos; they're hilarious. He moans a lot about this stuff, really, that happens. This grind and this disaster that is crashing and failing. But to be fair, the guy is hilarious. Far funnier than anything you'll get here, of course. The guy's a genius. So Yamix, check out Yamix channel on Elite Dangerous because it's so funny. Did I already shoot that one? Maybe I already shot that one. So where's the other one? Am I going to cock this up again? Where's... There. That's all of them, right? Why is that not all of them? What? I've done that one. I'm sure I've done that one. Have I not done that one? I haven't. That's all of them, right? No. No, that's all of them. No. What have I done wrong? I'm sure that was all of them. I can't get to where I need to be. Oh my God. Elite Dangerous. You kill me. Do you have to do them in a certain time? Because I'm confused now. Right, so I'm probably going to quit this now and go watch the video again of how to do this because it's not working at all. I've done 6 of them. I was supposed to do 6 of them. I'm frustrated. I'm going to lose my rag on camera. That would be bad. Oh, something happened. Guardian security, all its energy plans broken. System oh no, just start again. I don't understand what's going on. To give it one more go, I'm running out of bullets. No, I need to stop. I need to check the video. Anyway, if you did join me for this rubbish, thank you very much. There we go. It's been a test. See if it works. If you're joining in on Distant Worlds 3, I'm Commander Golga Funking. It's on screen there. So by all means, hit me up. If nobody watches this, it's fine. It's been an hour of rubbish. There you go. Take care, folks. Wherever you are in the world, peace, peace and love, prosperity to all of you. Take care. Bye.